It was their sense of adventure that drove them to it, a race to the other side of the world. In 1968, the London to Sydney Marathon grabbed the attention of millions. A long, wild ride to suit the times. "25 years later, the cars are almost classic, many of the drivers middle-aged. But the distance and drama of a drive to Australia pulls them away from careers and families. They'll drive 11,500 miles in 30 days, 106 pre-1969 cars in the London to Sydney Marathon 1993. "25 of the cars are crewed by veterans of the 1968 rally. Some will be familiar with more from the road.
I drove this very same Falcon in 1968, and we came third outright. We were the first Australian car home, and we were third outright. So this time we've got the same car again, and we're looking to do even better than third. I'm going for first position this time.
A quarter of the cars competing are Fords, and Ford of Britain is supplying 5 Mondeo support vehicles. The cars and some of the drivers may have been pulled from retirement, but for most of the teams, chasing victory is part of the adventure.
Well, we're entered to win, put it like that.
You're going all out to get that first place, yeah?
Yeah, I think all the prizes in Sydney, that's where we're going to go.
And the difficulty involved in trying to go fast enough so you think you've got a chance of winning, but not so hard that you break the car. That will be a difficult balance.
Sarah Perris is different. For Sarah, Public Affairs Manager for Ford of Europe, the journey is an escape.
Looking forward to being out of Worley for 6 weeks? Yes!
All the best and good luck and good drive. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, 0, and away they go. Wish them bon voyage, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Cowan, Golden Sire, in the Hillman Hunter, number 1.
Day 1 is a gentle drive to a Kent forest for a not-so-gentle timed special stage. Then it's across the channel towards the first night's rest at Ypres in Belgium. The early leaders are Fords. New Zealander Graham Lorimer's Escort is first, followed by Roger Clark from Britain, also in an Escort. Then Australia's Terry Daly in a Ford Mustang. By day 3, all 106 cars have made it to Austria. Sussex man Terry Hunter leads the field, recording fastest times in yesterday's hill climb stages. But in the valleys, his Porsche 911 is almost too powerful.
So, Terry, tell us what happened.
Well, I was a bit over-enthusiastic, I suppose, is the answer to that question. And I'm not very good on wood. It was a wooden bridge. We've got plenty of practice at tarmac and the loose, but unfortunately not a lot of practice on wood.
The crash leaves Graham Lorimer's Escort with a lead of 26 seconds from the Banbury team of Francis Tuthill and Anthony Scholl in another Porsche 911. Heading east towards Turkey, the marathon begins to encounter conditions foreign to most drivers. At Istanbul, Graham Lorimer holds a 43-second lead.
We would like to win the event, but it's a tall order against some of the cars and the people we're up against.
So what's it going to take to win the marathon, do you think?
I think a lot of patience as much as anything else.
Sarah and her partner John are still racing, despite a persistent oil leak.
So every night we get in, we have to get absolutely covered from head to toe, literally, in gear oil, because we have to keep pumping more back in.
Day 11 is tragic. This accident caused the death of Australian co-driver Brian Ginger.
It was a road traffic accident. It happened on the road. It wasn't in a competitive part of the event. And it was a road accident. It's made us all extremely sad. Brian Ginger was a good man, a good competitor, and well-liked, and has made a lot of friends.
The cars will fly from Ankara to Delhi. The double-decker racks in the huge Russian Antonov aircraft were built especially to carry the marathon cars. India is a unique driving experience. By the time the tour arrives in Udaipur, Indian conditions have taken their toll. 2 pedestrians died when struck by the same car in separate incidents. Kenyan driver George Barber has withdrawn from the rally. It was 43 degrees centigrade on the road from Delhi, 60 inside the cars. Navigator Basil Watman arrives in Udaipur suffering from heat exhaustion. Basil never recovered from his collapse. He died in hospital in Delhi. On the way to Bombay, Tuthill leads Lorimer by 8 seconds in an extraordinarily close fight over first place. St Leonard's Colin Short is third in his escort, and another escort driven by David Thomas lies fourth. Sweltering well down the field are Sarah and John.
It's very, very, very hot. Everything I touch in this car is just scorching. We've got little burn marks all over us. Neither of us have drank so much in our lives. Water, that is, of course.
At Bombay, the 94 cars left in the marathon must be thoroughly cleaned to comply with the strict agricultural regulations of Australia. Australia provides the longest and toughest driving of the marathon. The route to Sydney is over desert and mountain, country more suited to 2 legs than 4 wheels. At Kalgoorlie, they're celebrating 100 years since they struck gold. The 86 cars left in the marathon celebrate making it this far with a special street racing stage. Across the nowhere of the Australian outback, they race towards Sydney. Wrong turnings and failing vehicles play havoc with the rankings. Tuthill emerges on top, a comfortable 15-minute lead with 3 days to go. Lorimer's escort is slowing down. Electrical, oil and steering problems have him back in 4th place. Meanwhile, Ian Vaughan, with local knowledge and his locally built Falcon, is cutting through the field to hold 2nd place. All the cars are driving hard in the dangerous conditions, some too hard. David Thomas and Jenny Britton are lucky. Neither is badly hurt.
Yeah, does anybody know anything about doctors? Pick me up, right, get his helmet off.
I've only got a wheel actually in the gully which flicked you into the trees.
The Flinders Ranges. 2 days out from Sydney, 84 cars survive. No one expected snow here. Kenyans Mike Kirkland and Crispin Sassoon had never seen snow before, but they surprised everyone with a fast time here. They moved into 3rd place.
I don't know whether it was ice or snow, but there's something hell of a slippery underneath.
Ian Vaughan holds 2nd with a strong drive in the mountains. At the Sydney Opera House, the adventure ends. After leading for so much of the race, Graham Lorimer limps home 5th. Roger Clark's Escort is 4th. Kirkland, the strong finishing Kenyan, is 3rd, and Ian Vaughan's Falcon makes 2nd. 1 place better than he ranked in 1968. In fact, 6 out of the first 10 cars home are Fords. Francis Tuthill and Anthony Scholl in their Porsche 911 triumph. In the end, it was a gum tree that stopped Sarah and John, but they'll never forget their drive to the other side of the world.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yeah. We made a decision, we stuck by it, you know,
Yeah,
and that's it.
good.
So we got no regrets.
And you're here in Sydney, that's what counts.
Well, that's the main thing. We got here. It doesn't matter if we come on the back of the truck a few k's.
The last 3 days have been particularly touchy, but the car's fine, we're fine. We're thinking what to do next, really.
Tell me, Francis, why do you do it? What's the challenge?
Oh.
When you're working hard, and I think a lot of people on this rally have been, you know, they've been going through a period in their lives where they've been educating their kids and working hard. To see a chance to get away for a few days, this is the one to do, isn't it?